Hey there, Traveling Taylor back here with you, and this week we are going to discuss travel medical insurance for digital nomads. Before I headed out on the road, I did a lot of research into different insurances that I could have as I was traveling around the world. So having worked in study abroad, I kind of already knew the different types of plans that were available as we covered all of our students who studied abroad. And I also knew that places like Australia and New Zealand were going to be more expensive because of their extreme sports reputation. But that didn't stop me from doing my research, and I looked through all the blogs, all the websites, chatted with some of the support, but I eventually decided to go with SafetyWing. The reason I went with SafetyWing is because it works like a subscription-based plan. So it's $37 every 4 weeks, which was way more affordable for me at the time, especially had I just started out as a freelancer, didn't have a large income, and I was about to move to New Zealand for a year. It's like a third of the price of most of the competitors out there. So the alternative to what I was seeing was that most people wanted me to pay, $1,200 to $1,500 up front for 1 year of coverage. And I was going to have to say what countries I was going to be in and where I was going to go. And the reality is I didn't really know. I knew I was going to go to New Zealand and probably visit Australia, but then after that it was kind of open, and I planned on figuring out my travel as I was traveling. So SafetyWing just provided me the flexibility, not only in cost, but also in location. So they do cover you in 180 different countries, as well as for a short period of time while you are back home. But yeah, I just found that for my situation and what I was planning on doing, SafetyWing actually ended up being the best for me. So a little bit about SafetyWing in general is that they market themselves as being digital nomad travel medical insurance, like for nomads by nomads. These are people who lived this lifestyle. These are people who understood the needs of the market and what wasn't being met. So just like having a subscription base, being able to start and cancel your insurance at any time, having the flexibility to be covered wherever you are, having 24/7 chat support, and just access to a person. All those things are really important. And people in our industry were starting to really fall through the cracks. It was growing so quickly, and there were just so many more people setting out to be digital nomads, and there weren't a lot of options for us. I mean, even living within the US, if you're a freelancer, there are more options now than there used to be. That's because people are seeing this need, and individuals are falling through the cracks when it comes to their health insurance. So what travel medical insurance means is that you have access to travel medical. So if something happens abroad, if you get an infection, if you get sick, if you need to be hospitalized for any reason, SafetyWing is going to be there to help you work with those hospitals or doctors to get your cost covered. There is a deductible, but beyond that, they are going to help you cover the cost of your accident. And also because they understand that you're traveling, they're going to cover things like a travel delay, lost checked luggage, emergency and natural disaster responses, and things like that, which is another reason why it really stands out, is because it's really targeting that digital nomad lifestyle that we are all striving to live. So I mentioned that it is $37 for every 4 weeks. It is automatic billing until you decided to cancel it, which makes it really simple. And I will say that it's really great for people who are between ages of 18 and 39. If you are over the age of 39, there is an additional monthly cost to your bill. But depending on your situation, you actually might still find that it's less expensive than other competitors. So just want to double check that. So I also mentioned that it covers you when you are home. So if your home country is the US, you do only get covered for 15 days out of a 90-day period instead of 30 days for other home countries. but that still is a great option. Most of them don't cover you in your home country at all. So even getting 15 days sometimes is really nice. Now, if your home base is not the US, but you choose to visit the US during your nomad lifestyle, there is an additional cost added on to that 4-week fee. So just be aware of that and just know that your time in the US might be a little bit more than other countries that you visit, but it's still, again, it still is a very great rate for those of us that are traveling. And with SafetyWing, you can also go in with groups. I know the Hacker Paradise trip that I went on, they recommended SafetyWing, and many of the other nomads I met had switched over to SafetyWing from other providers. I will say I haven't personally had to use it while I was traveling, so I cannot speak to the claims process. But there are blogs out there, people who have gone through the process and have written about it. So I welcome you to research that. So just to recap, for my travel medical insurance when I'm overseas, I do use SafetyWing. It has been a great service. I used it the whole time I was traveling, the automatic subscription, which is great. It's reliable, it's flexible, and it's for nomads by nomads, so you know that you're going to get the service that you are looking for. So if you're interested in SafetyWing, I will put my link below in the description and in the comment section so you can visit their website and check it out for yourself. I am a traveling tailor, and I am here with new tips every Tuesday, so I will see you next week.